Hey everybody, what's up? This is the retired comic here, Sunday afternoon. Got a nice little 2-day growth going on here. The Ravens just lost in overtime to the Baltimore Ravens, just lost in overtime to the former Baltimore, now Indianapolis Colts. And I'm here at the, you can see that over there. Where's my hand? Right there. NRYC, the Nanacoke River Yacht Club. Checking on some friends' boats because we just survived Tropical Storm Ophelia, and it was kind of annoying because Ophelia caused me to cancel an outdoor event that I had for work. And that work is, I'm blessed that the defender at Caregivers, that's what I used to be called as, and the retired comic, that's what I call myself now, and other people call me an executive director in my professional role. One of the things that we're doing is we're teaching chronic disease self-management, diabetes self-management, and falls prevention programs, matter of balance, and bingo size to the public. And I can tell you this right now, well, I'll ask you this. Where are all the men? I mean, this past Tuesday here in Nanacoke at the yacht club, we had a class, matter of balance, and we had 14 women there participating, and they enjoyed themselves. Just judging by the way we interacted, but there were no men. Well, I mean, except for me. And I was involved with teaching it. I had to be there. Hold on a minute. Chance is acting crazy. Hey, bud. Come on. Come on. Come on. Don't tell Vicky I have him off leash. He's very good. He stays with me. Look at him. There's like nobody here right now. And the boats look good, so I'm just walking around talking to you. And once again, I forgot my selfie stick, so I'm holding the camera, and this is a reverse image. This is usually my good side, but because of this is my good side. I don't have any good sides. But what I do have is a concern for the men out there. You know, women tend to outlive men to begin with, and the women are out there active, trying to stay healthy and stay active. Just said that twice. And their men are not. Now, if you're a man and you're retired and you're out there playing golf or pickleball or whatever it is that suits your fancy, and you're staying physical and you're social, that's great. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the guys that are sitting on the couch. And I'm a hefty boy. There's no doubt about it. I got to lose 5, 10, 35 pounds. But I'm extremely active. You can see from some of the other videos and the home improvements, but still, that's not enough. I'm active around the yard, but I'm not active in the gym. I'm very rarely taking an intentional walk. And I make the excuse that I'm busy talking to the women of the world about taking care of themselves while the men of the world sit on the couch. But the point is that these women are concerned about it. And I guess the men are too. I don't know whether they're being too stubborn. You know, but they're not in these classes. Now, I got a few men that have volunteered and are teaching these classes with us, and they're doing a great job. This is something, where are they in the background? Can't really see it. They're pulling their boat out together. See if I can walk backwards. Walking backwards is very healthy because it works a whole different set of muscles on your legs. But because I know about matter of balance and falling, I don't have the right shoes on for walking backwards, but that's pretty cool. Old school van. Looks like it's a conversion. Maybe he's camping in that thing with a winch on it, pulling that boat out. I'm gonna end up talking to this guy here in a bit. I like his style. So, where are the men? You know, there's a thing called frogging. There's a movie about it called Frog, I think it is, or Frogger or something. No. It's called I See You. It's about frogging. That's like the reptile, only with a pH. Chance stopped coming with me, so I better walk back here. Only with a pH. What frogging is when people live in your house and you don't know it. I don't even know if it's a real thing, but there's been a couple of incidents of it that you hear about on the internet, you know, so it's got to be true. But frogging is when somebody lives in your house and you don't know it. Let me tell you something. Men, if you're home sitting on your couch, you are at a higher risk of not only heart attack, stroke, losing the use of your limbs, having edema, but you're also at higher risk of having a frog living in your house. You know, if you haven't been on the second floor of your house in a couple of years, you could have raccoons up there, squirrels, wasp nests, a couple of frogs. They could be shooting a whole movie up there, for a whole Netflix special up there. But I'm kidding a little bit, but I am concerned that where are the men in these classes we're teaching? I don't know, maybe I should do a men's only class or something like that. And then I'll probably get rioted or picketed by the women, so they'll still get more exercise. They'll be out there holding their flags, marching, protesting that they should be in the men's only club. And you know what? I'd let them in because there probably wouldn't be any men there. So this is not one of those politically correct videos where we're talking about how people self-identify, you know, or anything like that. But where are all the men? And I hope you'll start to self-identify as people that need to be concerned with your health. I realize it's an issue for me, and I'm blessed that I actually still am working. I know the retired cop thing is confusing, but I'm still working, and I'm using the retired, did I just say retired cop? The retired comic thing. Actually, on Monday, tomorrow, I'm doing a program called The Funny Thing About Caregivers, where I get to use, you know, my ability to share a message with humor and my insights as a nurse and as a man of a certain age to benefit others and share a message about aging and loving and all of the above to try and keep ourselves healthy and mentally strong. And so men, even if you're working out, even if you're getting exercise, if you're not doing something social, you're missing out on a big aspect. I don't want to diverge too much, but in the 70s, Robin Cousins' book, Anatomy of an Illness, where he laughed and watched movies while he had a terminal diagnosis. Nobody believes that laughter cured him, but there are a lot of people that believe that the fact that he was laughing and taking all the benefits of endorphins and better circulation, that it helped his medical treatment work better. So where are all the men? And I hope I see you soon in a class on chronic disease self-management or matter of balance or any of those things. But your women are out there getting healthier, and you're sitting at home playing Frogger. I just thought of that. I'm a comedic genius. Anyway, let humor work. I hope I've given you another healthy understanding of moments others might reject. Don't reject this message. Get out, get active. I gotta lose this chin. Be good.